Evil cackle. Check fucking mate, Chantal. Check fucking mate.
Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. You're not a marriage scammer.
Hello, it's ready.
Dad, if you're watching this, Sue Slimer. Hi, me again. Are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
Exactly, Teardrop. I gave my cats away for you. Good for you. That hot dog is juicy. I'm fat. I'm obese. I am fat. My dad's my uncle. You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. Who do you think you are? Like these people who have, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Whatever. I tried. I hit the wrong button. Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you lovely people here today. Cancer Warrior, my love of crafts. Dixie, emotional sport muffin, my narrow spicy life. Acid art girl, just Jamie, our foodie beauty. Syrian prison bees, emotional sport muffin. Dinky, Camels Against Chantel, Joanna Freedom, good to see you. Feeling lots better today. I feel like almost there, almost completely back. Should be by tomorrow. We'll be back in business. Hey, Panda Pondu, Ami, hello, Kyle, Marie Johnson, Charm River, Snowden and not going anywhere. The Netherlands, happy to make your live. Happy to have you here, girl. We're having some warm weather today for January. It's going to be up in the 60s, so we'll take it. Just hopefully we don't get any bad weather because of that. Hello, Catherine. Almost 3 years, and I got my new tablet fixed. Hell yeah. Thank God. I was about to turf it because I couldn't get the reset factory to work, and the repair guy had a hard time doing it too. That lets you know everything when the repair guy can't get the job done, girl. But I'm glad you got it fixed, and thank you so much for being a member. I appreciate you. It's in the 40s for us right now, but it's going to get even warmer, like the 60s, which is wild for January. I mean, we don't get a lot of snow where we're at, but we do tend to get, a decent amount, at least in January and February. But it is what it is. Hello, Big Bertha Jean. I can't chat again. I had to unsub and sub again like yesterday, and now it's saying, oh, let me change to 5 days. So that's my bad with the 5 days, Bertha Boyle. If I set the live stream up the night before, it just keeps the trolls out of chat. They think it's really funny if they know I'm sleeping and I've got my live scheduled to come in there and say some ridiculous shit. So I normally keep it like 5 days, or sometimes I'll even put on like 20 days, and then I just forgot to reset it this morning. But thank you so much for the reminder. I will do that as we speak. And I'm sorry you can't chat, girl, because it says you're not a sub. We know you've been subbed to this channel longer than 5 days. Here we go. Hold on. Hopefully that'll fix it for you. And it probably won't let you chat because you said you had that problem yesterday where you unsubbed the channel and you resubbed, which reset your subscription. So it's recognizing you being subscribed to the channel for like 24 hours. But you should be good now since I changed it to 20 minutes. It's a YouTube glitch. Just refresh until it lets you. Yeah. And there's also that the YouTube glitches are out of control. Hello, Elaine. It's my birthday. Grunt the damn song. Happy birthday to you and congratulations on making it another year, girl. Hell yeah. I don't think I can do a lot of grunting in my condition, but just imagine the grunts, Elaine. I'm just going to need you imagining said grunts that you already imagined that's there anyway. So there's that. And thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Hello, Tweet T. Good to see you. Oh, baby goats, it's your birthday too. We'll say less, girl. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday to you as well. There y'all go. Hey, Wicked Crafter. Lucy Goosey, hello. There you are. See you in chat. Big Bertha Jean. Nana Spike T, good to see you. Greeny Bluish, hello. Kyle. Did you drink the tequila bourbon schnapps? So yesterday when Sam got home while I was still alive, she made me, what do y'all call it? A hot toddy or a hot titty, a hot toddy? I don't know. But it involved bourbon. And I did drink that yesterday. Well, I drank some of it. I don't like hot drinks, bro. So it's really hard for me to drink hot beverages in general. But I had a couple of drinks of it for sure. And it helped some. Absolutely. Baby Goat says it's my sweet boy's 4th birthday today and my 37th. Oh, you share a birthday with your baby? Well, happy birthday to the both of you guys and congratulations on making it another year, hun. That's so sweet. Hey, Sugar Pop Lily May. You missed a peanut grunt. Maybe we'll bring it back one day. I don't know. I feel like that's putting like some bad, whatever you want to call it, on our soundboard. I don't know if I want to do that. Baby Goes, happy birthday to you guys. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Hello, Chuck. Oh my God, it sounds like my poison helped a bit. Glad to hear your voice is almost at 100. Honestly, I feel like before I even sat down to get started, you know, when you're up and you're moving, first thing in the morning, you have a shower, and after you're sick and everything's starting to break up in your chest and in your sinuses. I mean, it sounds gross, but you guys know. You got the green stuff coming out of your nose and you're feeling just like so much better. And not until I sit down here and I'm not moving around anymore do I feel like I'm starting to get, you know, kind of stuffy again. But it'll work its way out. Chuck, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Sometimes it snows in April. Good to see you, girl. Playing hooky from work, cuddling my pity, and watching Yaba. Hey, girl. Hey, puppy. Good morning, Yaba, Sham, and chat. Good morning to you, and good to see you. Enjoy your day off. I appreciate you so much. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for gifting, holy shit, 20 the YouTube Underground memberships. Welcome, all new members. A word from our sponsor.
Even in a pickle,
yeah,
you've got the perfect blend of spice and sweetness.
Hell yeah, Shelly Ray, you sure do, girl. And thank you so much. And welcome, all new members. Please feel free to use the custom emojis in chat. I need to update the custom emojis and I need to add some new member emojis too. I'm going to do that eventually. It's on the to-do list. Do not worry. Hello, KK. Don't worry, guys. I grunted the birthday song for Yaba. KK, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. Hello, Misanthropy. Ashley, hello. Good to see you. MC, it's time to get some antibiotics if you've got green shit. Dude, the green shit is when you're getting over it. That's finally breaking up. Listen, I'm a 42-year-old woman. I know exactly what the green shit is, okay? And we're not talking about green peen. For me, it's always been a good sign. When you got the green stuff coming out of your nose and you're coughing it up, that shit is leaving your body. I don't need no antibiotics. I don't need that. Absolutely not. We're good over here. I survived it without the antibiotics. Big Bertha Jean, thank you so much for gifting 10 the YouTube Underground memberships. Welcome, new members. A word from our sponsor.
Your positive attitude is a game changer in any situation.
Hell yeah, you hear that, Bertha? Stay positive, girl, and thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Hey, Fondue, good to see you. You know, yellow, green, whatever. I ain't getting no antibiotics. No way. I like to, unless I absolutely have to go to the doctor, like it's not going away, it's not getting better. I really like to get through my shit without getting antibiotics. I would rather not. Don't want to misuse antibiotics and then not work when you really need them. Exactly. No, thank you. I'm good. I feel a lot better. I feel like my voice is coming back. I think tomorrow it's going to be even better. So we're good to go. And that's going to be awesome for everybody. You ain't going to hear this annoying voice anymore. Butter crumpet. Oh my God. I'm not even going to get into a lot of the detail of what I seen you posting about over on Twitter. Okay, fine, I will. These are not two individuals, and I know a lot of the community they've started to pick them up, and I'm really do not want to. And for I can put up with a lot of nasty shit. Just yesterday when Chantel announced, and I guess we'll go ahead and get into it while I'm going to get into what Butter Crumpet was talking about that was absolutely disgusting on Twitter. Foodie Beauty announces to the internet that she does not use the toilet seat when she goes to the bathroom. That she called it. She said that she sits right down on the porcelain. And I'm so stumped as I'm like, did she really just say that? Maybe I misheard. And she didn't say that. So I'm tapping it back and I'm playing it back and I'm listening. And then I'm looking at her toilet that she's showing the entire internet. And I'm like, so with that being said, and we're going to circle back around to that, I do enjoy a lot of disgusting talk on the internet. Obviously, we react to Chantel, But the shit that's going down with Shani and Rev and what I seen you say as far as free bleeding is concerned, and there was an actual picture of Shani in what looked to be underwear and maybe a sports bra and on a mattress with no sheet next to a stain, a period stain on her dirty, filthy mattress. What in the absolute hell is going on? And this is being recorded. It's being live streamed for people to see that there is a grown, that woman is a mother. She is a mother. She's, I think, in her 40s. I mean, listen, technically, is she a mom? No, absolutely not. But still, this is a grown ass woman who is live streaming herself. Filthy as fuck. Free bleeding, not using tampons, not using pads, not using anything. And then I guess somehow the camera pivots to the filthy mattress where there's a big, huge red period stain. What's going on, bro? Amber used to do that. Hey, Great Aunt Ray, can we please have the flaming clown car emoji? You want the clown car emoji back? I can do that. Great Aunt Ray, I will definitely put it on the list. And thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. It is disgusting. I don't know. Number one, and I know that free bleeding is a thing. Somehow a while back, again, back to the TikTok, but it's true, okay? Somehow TikTok started showing me these videos of women talking about, obviously talking, not showing. And you know what? Hey, fine. That's fair. If that's what some people want to do, it's their life. If they feel like it's better for their body and they're not suffering. I don't care what people do. But to live stream it and to be so filthy about it, I just cannot fathom it. I can't grasp it. Again, it all comes down to serious mental illness. It's the only answer. It's the only answer to behavior like that. Tweet T, from what I've heard, again, and yes, of course, you're like, I would never, I can't imagine I couldn't do it. I couldn't personally do it, but hey, if that's what these people, but I feel like the people who legitimately, whatever, free bleed or whatever, they maintain it in a different way. If you know what I'm saying, they're not out here getting it on their mattress and letting it go all over there. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. It's just, what the fuck? And let me tell you something. Shani is not doing it because she feels like it's better for her body. She's just doing it because she's nasty, bro. She's disgusting. She's a disgusting individual. Hell, she was shitting in a bucket, for the love of God. It's just, anyways, I seen it on Twitter. I felt like I needed to talk to Butter Crumpet about it, and I have that out of my system. So now back to Chantel. So the most shocking thing outside of the fact that her house is an app Chantel announced to the internet, to God and everybody, that she doesn't, and this is the first time I've ever heard her say this. Oh God, I see where it says chat was disconnected. Dude, our internet has been so wonky. I got notifications all through the night that Spectrum was working on our service. So if it cuts out, I'll try to tether from my phone. But I think we're back. I've never heard her talk about or say that she didn't. No, I know for a fact. Because if she did, then I would have talked about it. I would have talked about it and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. Okay. So now after she says this, and she just says it's like it's no big deal, like everybody does it, right? And we're gonna watch the clip and then we're gonna talk about it some more. I'm trying to work this all out in my head. Like I'm trying to imagine even somebody and I know I seen you on Twitter talking about, well, she's too big for the toilet seat. And I mean, I have to disagree. There are people out there on my 600-pound life who use the toilet seat. I just don't agree with that. I think that the toilet seat would absolutely hold her. It holds all the other death fats. I'm sure Amber Lynn, when she goes to the restroom, she uses the toilet seat. I think either she's being weird, she's just fucking being weird and she's just saying shit, or she's weird and she's really doing it. I really don't think it has anything to do with her size. Maybe it's because of, I don't know. I really, honestly, I try to think about it. I try to envision it in my head more than I should have. It's just not healthy at this point. Fat to break the toilet seat. Really? I mean, so is this a thing that maybe I'm unaware of? Okay, MC says that Amber used to do that too. Oh, well, excuse the fuck out of me. All right. You would think I would be a professional at this point, but I stand corrected. So it's a normal thing for death fats to lift the toilets. How does that work? Okay. How does this work? Because as most women have experienced if you live in a house full of males, you know, especially younger kids and even older dudes do it, right? Like you have to train them. You have to train them, whether they're older or younger or whatever. Like you have to train these dudes to put down the toilet seat. I had to do it with my kids, with their dad, all of that. Put the fucking toilet seat down. So with that being said, I fell into a toilet more than once in my life. Sure. It's terrifying, you know? You go into the bathroom to pee in the middle of the night, you know, you're half asleep and you go to sit down in the toilet and the next thing you know, your ass is soaking wet and you're like, oh my God, and you're freaking out and you're all fucked up about it, right? So is it really that big that it does not, do you know how big a toilet is, guys? Seriously? Like, I know the easiest thing to say is to say that, you know, they're so humongous that they don't experience actually going down inside of the toilet into the water. Okay, well, if that's still the case, if their butt is so big that they're not going down inside of the water, I feel like they have to be hovering right on top of the water. Oh, you were saying Amber used to bleed on a mattress. For the love of God. The world is insane. It really is an insane, fascinating place. It really is. Hello, Stacy. That porcelain seat is cold and I'm not a ghost. That's right, Stacy. You're not. You're real. And thank you so much for the support, hon. Good to see you. Yeah, and that's a great point. And that's what I said to Sam. I was like, because Sam said, do you know how cold that is? And I was like, yeah, and she's in Canada. Like, let's not forget, not only is the toilet seat cold, no matter where you are, but to top it off, and the fact that she's in Canada, like, holy shit, your ass has to be, you know, like frozen, an icicle at that point. That means the water is splashing into everything. It's so close. So, okay. And again, now that we're here and we're gathered today as a group, because I got some feedback on Twitter, but it's not like when we're in chat, you know, and everybody is kind of breaking this down for me. So if she's using the porcelain to go to the potty, how is she using the portable bidet? Like, how is she able to? Can anybody demonstrate? Would anybody be willing to demonstrate exactly how this is supposed to work? I'm supposed to believe that Foodie is on the porcelain and she's using her portable, which looks like a oversized douche. She's not, Ami. That's what you think. She's not. I don't think she is either. Now that I've seen the portable bidet, the oversized ass douche, I don't think she is either, because Foodie's not putting any effort into reaching around and spraying, like with that little bitty thing. I don't see it. And she keeps it right there on her sink next to her. You know what? Fuck that. Let's get into it. I don't want to talk anymore about it until we watch the clip, because you got to see where it's at. It's on her sink. It's on her sink by her fucking toothbrush. Hey, Juju. Ellie Willie says raw dogging the porcelain throne. That's like what nightmares are made of. I'm not walking away from this feeling any better about the situation, because I still don't understand it. At this point, I feel like I'm dedicated and don't get mad at me, because I have questions. So at this point, I'm going to dedicate. I'm going to go and create some account. I'm going to be somewhat nice so she doesn't kick me the fuck out of there, And I'm just going to, as nice as possible on my troll account, ask her if she could you explain raw dogging the porcelain? Because we're not understanding exactly what you mean, because you've never said this before. I've been watching you for like 8 years at this point, Foodie, and you've never ever mentioned going ass to porcelain. I'm just saying. So I'm a little stumped by that. Porcelain beauty. She probably sat sideways so she can use the sink to hoist herself back up. May that life never find me, God. That is not a bidet. That's a hose, full stop. European parents. I grew up with an actual bidet in the house. It's always amazed me. Mia says she's a mother in the sense that she has given birth. Exactly. Thank God those kids were placed somewhere safe. Girl, you know what? They were with her way too long. The main years of their life, the most important years of their life, where they should have been properly taken care of, making good memories, they were spent being raised by Shani and Rev. So hopefully they can find some peace and some healing, and it wasn't too late, because they were older, I believe, when they got taken away from Shani. And that seems to be the case for a lot of kids. It's really sad. Mia, thank you for the support, hun. Oh, God. Hello, Badassi. Look, I got the coughs as soon as you pop in chat. Yuck. And if Charlie is in here, you sounded good saying my name last night. Join us, Yaba. You know what? Somebody tagged me in that clip, and for whatever reason, I seen it. It was Cancer Warrior. And I seen Charlie, and I seen your name. I said, nope, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't listen to it. I don't know why. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I haven't heard it, to be fair. But MC, thank you for the support, honey. Good to see you. That's true, MC. That is very true. If you don't want the toxic crap in the female products, there are reusable things that are better for your body. Yeah, like I've heard of the cup. I've never used any of these things, I don't know. I guess when you're just used to something, you just stick to it. What does the job? So I'm good to go. But yeah, I've heard, and that was another TikTok thing. You be seeing some weird shit on TikTok, and sometimes I ain't mad at it, Bertha, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Moon cups, is that what they're called? Butter crumpet? I don't know. Period panties. All right. Oh God. Sorry guys. If you're in chat today. Hey Finny, good to see you. Jerome B says, I'm 100% convinced that when she says, I'm just joking, she has just said something true, and it freaks her out because she lies so much now. Yeah. Okay. That when she says, I'm just joking, more than likely, hey, Kataria, means that she's telling the truth. And when Foodie is really nervous and she knows that she is trying to convince people of like certain things, like what she was talking about yesterday, you know what? My video did not upload. I cannot believe she took that shit down. I really can't. it just doesn't make sense to me. This woman never does anything. She is her own worst enemy. Let me just say that much. She is her own worst enemy. You, Foodie, are not doing content on YouTube. You're demonetized. We all know that, okay? And we all know how YouTube works. Even though you're not monetized on YouTube, just like when Gorlick lost his monetization, he continued to upload content on his channel. You're eventually going to have to go and reapply for monetization, and you're not doing content. So the content that you do on your channel, you delete it. So how is that going to help you in your favor at all? Like, it just does not make sense to me. But she said, and I'm pretty sure I even included it in the title. Dude, it had to be at least over 100 freaking times. I can't even do the Canadian accent, but you know what I'm saying? And she does that when she's nervous and she's lying. That's always another sign. When Foodie uses over and over and over and over and over, it's like a tactic. And she doesn't even realize that she's using it. What about doo-doo? I said doo-doo. Was I talking about Dee? I don't even know what I was talking about. Drama, thank you for the support, hun. Kelly says most people that free bleed set on a towel or something so it doesn't make a mess. Some set on the earth outside. All right. Well, at least they're raw dogging a mattress. I can't imagine why you would raw dog your own mattress. Why would you want to raw dog your mattress? Do you know how expensive mattresses are, Shani? You don't care? You're just sleeping in your own period blood? Fuck that, dude. Gross. Kelly, thank you for the super chat and the information. Hey, listen, people are free to do, and if that's what they want to do, they want to go be one with the earth and free bleed outside, whatever. But to do it on your mattress is so bizarre. It's so weird. That month really flew by. Girl, didn't it? Miss Fluffykin says her belly gets pinched between the seat and the bowl. So that's why you think she raw dogs the porcelain? It's still just, I don't know. Cutie likes to take a dip a lip in the water. It's so disgusting. No wonder you keep having all these infections and barbecue piss. Uh-oh. It's all starting to make sense now, Chantel. Miss Fluffykins, thank you for the super chat. Big Bertha says, and she's not cleaned it yet. I seen the filthy mess next to her, in between her toilet and the shower. I know she definitely hasn't cleaned that. But dude, did you see the condition of her house, her apartment? It's just her there. It's just her. It should not look like that. Bertha, thank you for the support, hon. Bad Bitch says she has balls. Where did they go? Bad Bitch, thank you for being a member for 18 months. Karina says, my new roommate is 350 to 400 pounds and 5 feet tall. The seat now moves all over from her plopping down on it. I need to suggest raw dogging the toilet to her. Bitch, I'm dead. Get yourself the tools so you can retighten that motherfucker. Oh my God. Why is that so funny? What is it? Is it like your friend, Karina? 350 to 400 pound, 5 foot tall woman. She's fucking up your toilet seat. I'm dead. Thank you for the super chat, hon. Sassy Cat says she's just soaking her ass in the toilet water. There's no other way around it. You're not going to tell me that her ass and her pussy are not soaking in the toilet water, because they absolutely are. And all that means is infection. Hey, Mystique, all that means is lots and lots of shitty infection. How far behind did I get? Holy shit. Hey, very good. They're bariatric toilet seat lids. They'll hold 600 pounds. How does she not know that? I Googled it after getting no sleep watching Shani and Rev torture each other all night. Chantel can do it. Why are they so weird? Do they make money doing that? I'm just curious. Or are they showing their shit of a life for absolutely clicks and likes on YouTube? I thought they were like banned on YouTube. Are they ban evading like some other creators around here? Very good. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Hey, Charlie. Good morning, Yaba, Sam, and the support group. No need to listen. It was a setup. I hope Samantha's having an amazing day, laughing my ass off. Cancer Warrior tagged me, girl. I was like, I know what that is. I seen the name across the screen. I was like, I can't do it. I can't even hear her say it. I can't. Listen. I could probably go listen to Pulpy say it. I don't know why. I just couldn't do it. I was like, I'm a hard pass. I see you, Cancer Warrior, but I'm a hard pass. Good to see you, Charlie, and thank you for the support, hon. Oh, and let me tell you something. The video you did, I watched both of your videos yesterday. Well, I haven't finished the Foodie one, but I watched all of the Dirt Neck video, and I watched about half of the Foodie one that you put out yesterday, and they were both fucking bangers. And let me just say, that receipt that you put in there with Frenchie and Lori, I had never seen. So that was the first time I got to see Lori. If you don't know who Lori is Cigarette's internet BFF. It's her best friend. She claims that she's a medium and that she has conversation with FFG's mother who has passed away. Well, Lori posts this list of money, and it says like rent and food and water and all these weird things. And allegedly, this is a list that Frenchie wrote down of every time she gave her brother money in the month of August. She wrote out the date, she wrote out the amount, and it was like, I don't know, like 10 times in August that she claimed that she gave Chris money. And it totaled up to $3,000. Now, you could tell by the things that she was writing in there, it wasn't like she was happy to help her brother out. So my question, if we are to believe that you are giving your money to your brother like that, why would you be giving somebody you claim has a drug problem? Why would you be giving them $3,000 unless you're worried that they're going to go back to the internet and tell what you did? So how did that list, and this is not me saying that I believe that she gave Chris $1, because according to Chris, she didn't give him shit. So, but again, if I'm to believe what you're saying and you gave Chris $3,000 in the month of August, the only reason I could see you giving your brother, who you claim had a drug problem, $3,000 is because you're worried about what they might release. So how did that make you look better? I just don't understand it. Like, make it make sense to me. Number one, I don't give a fuck who it is. $3,000, or you get a fucking job is what I'll give you. Here's a job application. Anybody that comes to me, a kid, a brother, a mother, here's a job application. $3,000 fucking dollars. I might loan you 50. You think I'm giving you 3,000? I don't care if I don't have no kids. I'm not giving you 3,000 fucking dollars. There's a job application. Who the fuck would go to somebody and ask for $3,000? And this just wasn't a one-time event. According to Frenchie, this was happening every single month. So again, who the fuck is out here giving anybody thousands of dollars monthly? Literally, you're making me scratch my head because none of it makes sense. If you could explain that, you know, maybe when you do your 1-by-1 live streams that you promised your audience you were going to do, maybe you could explain to us why you were giving anybody $3,000 a month. Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that unless they were worried about what that person would release on them. And I'm not saying that it's true. I'm just saying. Charlie, thank you for the support. A great video, by the way. But that one really stumped me. That receipt that Lori posted to, like, I guess make Frenchie look innocent, or she saw the money she was giving her brother. Well, why? Answer that, stupid. Answer why she was giving her brother $3,000. That's fucking weird. I don't know. Porcelain Reed, thank you so much for the super chat, hon. I appreciate you. I heard that Amber Lynn is trying to claim that Tommy's not a feeder. Speaking of Porcahonis, nice try. And then when they were talking about Tommy, she tried to pivot to Salah and started telling the people on the locale bus all of Salah's shit business. I thought you were supposed to be Foodie's friend. What happened to that? You have written on a sheet of paper, total proof. Exactly. Thug life. Amber is a total clown. Amber is like a pick-me motherfucker. She just wants to fit in. She really does. And when somebody called her out for her bullshit, she was trying to pivot to the other death fat who ain't even on the show. Amber played herself with that live stream last night. Not shocked. We all knew that she was still talking to Tommy. We all knew. I mean, that's the entire, you're not going to tell me when Amber was still monetized and doing YouTube content that Tommy wasn't the reason that Amber completely pivoted to those boring ass live streams, which really at the end of the day, I believe that's what killed Amber's channel and what got her demonetized is the way that she changed her content up. Mm-hmm. She's terrible on that show. I can barely watch. Hey, Scrim. You know, it's her trying to manufacture agreement. Exactly, Scrim. That part. And thank you for the super chat. Dude, she kept saying it and kept saying it and kept saying it. And I kept watching chat to see if like one of her subscribers, chatters were going to say, hey, you've said like, you know, like 2,000 times. Tommy is a weirdo freak. She's a dangerous individual. I really feel like putting dangerous beside Tommy's name always needs to be there. Always. Hey, Mainly Main. Good to see you. What happens when she's out in a boot using the potty? That's a great question. So again, this is something I'm going to have to write down when I dust off my brand new troll account and I go in there and be somewhat nice to her so she'll answer my questions. When you're out in public, Foodie, and you need to go potty, are you lifting up? Oh my God, I can't even fathom it. I cannot, Mainly Main. It's hard for me to even say, but I'm going to say it. So Foodie, when you're out in public and you need to go potty, which is quite often, are you lifting the toilet seat up on a public toilet to potty on the porcelain in public? I feel like that was a tongue twister. Mainly Main, thank you for asking the right question and thank you for the support, hon. I want to know, hey, if she's using the porcelain, she's raw dogging the porcelain at home, then more than likely, yes, she's probably raw dogging public restroom toilets. That's crazy. Shelly Ray says, I love this educational talk. LOL. I'm glad I work from home. I laugh so hard. Girl, me too. Hey, I'm just finding out that people actually lift up the toilet seat and set. I didn't even know it's physically possible. Even for like really, really big people. I would just, yeah. I don't know. That's really hard to believe because like I've said, I've actually sat in a toilet by accident before. And so I'm just having a hard time understanding the physics of going ass to porcelain. I don't know how you do that without literally. So for me, it feels like you would be setting in water in doing your business. I don't know how it'd be any other way. How would it be any other way but ass in toilet water? I feel like we got to move on. Shelly, thank you for the support, hon. Hey, Scar, think about the backsplash. No wonder barbecue sauce. Dude, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, though. I don't even think it's a backsplash. I literally feel like she's floating in water when she's... Do you know what I just thought about, though? Foodie, you know where you're at, so you shouldn't be surprised. So whatever. Foodie always has uncontrolled type 2 diarrhea. So if she is going ass to water, I don't really need to say anything else. Scar, thank you for being a member, and I appreciate you, girl. I don't know. That's a great question. Who raised her, bro? I don't know. I really don't. Hey, Tay. Oh, God. I'm adding extra time to my workout. Hashtag use the damn toilet seat, you gross bitch. I don't care if I was 800 pounds. Like Very Good pointed out, go on to the Amazon. I mean, you don't have a problem ordering anything else, Foodie. You've got $200 in where does she spend that money at? I don't even know, like clothes and purses. Why don't you buy something practical like a death fat toilet seat? What about setting on the porcelain, raw dogging the toilet makes sense to you? My God. Tay, thank you for the super chat. Then drip dries. When she says that she drip dries, ladies and gentlemen, she's not just piss drip drying. It's like diarrhea, water, and piss drip. I don't want to say these things, but the truth is the truth is the truth is the truth. Okay. Dippy. I don't know what you mean. Fondue says, fuck all that. Don't matter. Hashtag win, dirtneck. Exactly. You know, yeah, that's a great point. I don't give a fuck if you gave your brother $3,000. My whole point, though, was if you were, it just proves your guilt. But I don't care how much you gave your brother. I don't care how much you gave your brother. I don't care how much you gave your dad. I don't care how much you gave Lori, any of these people. We want to know when BBJ passed away. Why have people in her community not been saying, hey, do you know when you're going to tell us when BBJ passed away? Or are you guys going to just act like it never happened? Which is what I'm going to assume. Just never bring it back up. It's all hush money. Exactly. Fondue, thank you for the support. Yulia says when the toilet flushes, it scrubs Foodie's butt like a dishwasher scrubs dishes. That is her bidet. Oh my God. It's so fucking weird, dude, and disgusting. Yulia, thank you for that. And thank you for the support. Bloomer says, accidentally sat on a toilet with the seat up. You can't make me believe she is sitting like that. I think she just goes in the shower stall. Okay. To be fair, Bloomers, I guess if I ever ate myself into that position to where I was too big for the toilet seat, if I had to pick raw dogging the toilet or going in the shower, I would pick going in the shower. Okay, even though you can go on Amazon and get a death fat toilet seat, I'm just saying. Setting on the toilet, the raw dogging the toilet, I just don't get it. I don't get it. Dip in beauty. And Charlie says exactly. People help family all the time. FFG thinks that will deflect from the fact that she's a scammer and a fraud. Exactly. Like, dude, if you want to give your people all that money, I don't know. Like I said, I'm a cheap motherfucker. You better have a real good reason why you need $3,000 from me. I don't care what side of the bloodline you fall on. I don't know why I'm giving you $3,000. For what? If my mom was alive and came to me talking about $3,000, I'd look at her like she fucking crazy. You're insane. Like, what is the reason? Give me something good, you know? I mean, it'd be different if we were like millionaires or something. Frenchie ain't got it like that to be handing out thousands of dollars. She ain't. No way. Taz says the list is giving ALR's journal entries used as proof against Tommy. Yes, she's just like them. Great name, Badussi, by the way. Don't encourage her behavior, Taz. Get a hold of yourself. Thank you for being a member for 42 months. Diabetic dip. She's not taking her insulin. She confirmed that yesterday, that she's still looking for a family doctor. So the doctor in Syria told her to not take the insulin and just take her metformin. So she's not taking insulin and she still doesn't have a family doctor in Canada. Did I say, you know? Oh God, whatever. Let Badussi be free. Jesus Christ. Here we are. Art says, lifting the seat with bare hands, and we know she doesn't wash after. You know she does. You know she does. She's just raw dogging everything and then goes and No. I'm about to tell you, Art. Listen, hear me out. I seen her yesterday and I about died. So she goes, I don't remember the order. I don't know if it was after she showed her bathroom or not. So, but I do know that she gunted into her kitchen, opened up her refrigerator, started showing everything that she had, sees a bottle of olives. Oh, I want an olive. So of course the camera gets all in her, you know, and then you can hear her unscrewing the lid, and then you hear bloop. You hear bloop. So with what you just said, Art, not only is she raw dogging everything in life, in the bathroom, the toilet seat, not washing her hands, all of that. I don't care if I live alone. Use a fork, dude. You're getting a pickle. You're getting olives. You don't just go and dip your hand in the jar. Raw dog in the olive jar, bro. You could doop. You heard it. You heard it drop in the fucking jar, dude. It's crazy. It's so disgusting. So, like we hear all these things that Foodie says on our live streams, and we're all just absolutely shocked and disgusted because we're all adults, you know? We're in our 30s and our 40s for the most part, 50s, 60s, hell. And it's just so weird to see somebody living like that. And then I go on Twitter and it gets worse. Like, how does it actually get worse than Foodie fucking beauty? Shanny and Rev. Shanny and Rev's bleeding all over the place. Period blood all over the freaking mattress. Like, what? I can't understand it. I don't. Life with Ron. Thank you for the super sticker, girl. I appreciate you. I opened a new jar of pickles yesterday and thought of Yaba when I saw the stem. Oh, little birdie, did you eat the pickle with the stem? That's the question. Those are the best. Okay. The pickles with the stems will always be the best. Hey, yeah, well, toilets, now pickle jars. No, it wasn't a pickle jar. It was an olive jar. And you could literally hear her mitt dropping bloop into the olive jar. Swear to God. I was disgusted. And at that time that I was watching her, I don't even think the bathroom scene had happened, you know? I haven't seen Shanny's toilet with her toilet. I mean, I can imagine what it looks like. I'll never forget the video of the house that they moved out of or whatever. That was some crazy shit. So I can imagine what it looks like. Dell says, and then she doesn't shower after. You're not wrong. She doesn't. She can't be bothered. Foodie can't be bothered with showering because it's too much effort. If a person, let me tell you something. If a person cannot be bothered to clean themselves after they use the restroom, don't even talk to me about showers. Don't talk to me about showers. Don't talk to me about clean clothes and laundry. I don't want to have that conversation because cleaning yourself after going to the restroom, that's like bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like, who doesn't do that? So if a person is not doing that, they're not doing fuck all else, okay? They're not brushing their teeth. They're not doing anything. Know me, we're trying, girl. We're trying. Dell, thank you for the support, hun. Tally says, guess what? It's my little Samuel's second birthday. Oh my God, already? Aw, absolutely. Samuel, we love you, you little porker. Happy birthday, hun. Congratulations on making it another year. He's so cute. Aw, I cannot believe he's 2 already, Tally. That's crazy. Joanna says, I'm smoking one to get through this. You should have knew after we seen that apartment how bad it was going to be. Okay. And I'm going to be honest. I don't feel any more like comfortable about, I know, can you believe he's 2 already? It's crazy. I don't feel any better about the toilet situation. I just don't, but I'll move on. Tally, thank you for the super chat, hun. And happy birthday to your baby. Really Billy says, I'm here. I'm late, but I'm here. The littles made it to daytime confinement. The next 6 hours belong to me. Yes. Cue my shows. Back to you, Yaba. Hi, Paul. Oh, really, Billy? Thank you for the support, hun. Paul's around here somewhere. Hopefully laying his ass down, not harassing me. Don't be telling me time to stand up, bitch. I got shit to do. Her mitts aren't going to fit in any jar. Dude, she had like the 3-finger, the 2-finger hoof. And I guess it sounded like an entire mitt that went down in the water. But really, honestly, it was just like 2 fingers to scoop it out. It just requires 2 fingers for her. That was it. Priscilla says, never change, cutie, right? Never change, girl. Don't worry. She's not going to. Why? Keeper of all secrets. I don't want to have these conversations. I don't. But if you're going to cover Chantel, it's impossible not to have some of these conversations. I'm just saying. Mignette says, if that's true, how does she use a bidet? Exactly. I don't think she does. I think she has that big oversized douche and it just sits there and maybe, I don't know. Maybe that's what she uses when Salah FaceTimes her. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's when, we're all assuming that she's out with dishwasher and dishwasher's building cat towers and yada, yada, yada. Maybe that's what her and Salah are doing when they FaceTime each other. Maybe she's got her portable bidet. She's in there on her mattress with no sheets on it. And she's like, talk dirty to me. So I don't know. These are things I can't answer. And it doesn't look like Chantel's going to tell us the truth. Be Like Water Baby says, I have to shower after shit. She's so gross. Thank you for sharing that and being an absolute great participant. Be like water, baby. I appreciate you. 2 years go by fast. I'm so glad I can share the fact that we are all 2 years older. Tally, God, you don't have to say it like that, bro. Simmer down. Ellie Welly says, hashtag shower waffle stomp. Ooh. Ellie, thank you for the support. I appreciate you. She does not use that enema bottle to squirt her brown eye. I think she, never mind. Not going to do it. Hold on. Carol says it goes back to bad parenting. We've kind of pivoted to all kinds of different characters, but I'm going to assume you're maybe talking about Foodie and Shmi. And I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, my God. I don't like to blame Smee for all of Foodie's problems, but come on. None of this makes sense. Your adult child is sitting on the porcelain. I mean, if I had a death fat child, I don't know. I don't know what I would do, but I definitely, if I found out that they were sitting on the porcelain, would insist that they order a freaking toilet seat that would support their weight. That's the bare minimum you can do, you know? Mel, thank you so much for gifting one the YouTube Underground membership. Welcome, new member. Hey, Frenchie BG. Hey, Burnett. I have no idea how she's still alive. Slowly catching up. The last 3 days of Foodie's news has been wild. It's going to be 2 years next month. I found this group and no regrets. No regrets, girl. By the way, love you so much. Badussi, I'm dead. We all love Badussi. Burnett, thank you for being a member for 10 months, hon. I appreciate you. Would you rather have Amber or Chantel as a daughter? Porcelain. What'd I say? Porcelain? You go around here correcting everybody, dorky shit stain. All these reactors that get their different way of pronouncing things. Is that what you do? You kick in their door and you tell them how to say it? Porcelain. I don't know. I say it porcelain. I promise you that I'm not the only person in this region of where I live that say things a certain way. Trust and believe there's going to be lots of motherfuckers just like me that come from where I come from that pronounce things the same way. I didn't just invent these words, okay? I talk like that for a reason. But thank you, Dorky. We have a lot of Ambers in the chat. I don't know. See, the thing about Foodie and Amber is that they really are so much alike. I would like to pick the one that I feel like that I could work with the most, and I don't know who that would be. They both are manipulators. They both are gaslighters. You're not going to be able to get through to either one of these motherfuckers. They are literally on like the same level as far as that goes. So I don't even know if I could pick. They're like Amber really honestly is probably just as gross as Chantel as far as like hygiene is concerned. Obviously, it's just hidden a lot more. Like Chantel's more open about it. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know who I'd pick. I think I would say Amber, but I'm not completely sure. Burnett, thank you for being a member, hun. Mignette says that's why she's a cockroach. She exposes herself to every germ. I kind of do agree with that. I really do. You know, like that's what people say. If you stay inside and you don't go and at least expose yourself to some germs, then like if somebody brings it in your house, you're just going to be sick and you're going to be the sickest out of everybody, like shit like that. And Foodie exposes herself to absolutely every fucking thing. So I can kind of get behind that, Mignette. And thank you for the support. Did she break the toilet seat? No. She showed the toilet seat. The toilet seat is functioning. She had it pulled up. She just says, and we're going to play the clip. So we'll discuss it more in detail when we get there. Hey, Grim, feel better. Our beautiful skinty queen. Oh, thank you, girl, for glazing me up. And thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Your dad says wash. Oh, instead of wash, wash. That sounds like a Virginia, West Virginia accent, like Amy Slayton. Amy Slayton and Tammy Slayton and all them, they say like wash instead of wash. I'm listening to this and taking a nap. I just saw Shani naked. What? Well, to be fair, I've seen Shani and Rev do the deed, so that wouldn't surprise me much seeing Shani completely naked. I mean, she comes online and she just got those rags covering her body. There's really nothing left to the imagination. Worse is also Midwest. Philadelphia is worse too. Really? Huh. East Texas. Seems like a lot of people say it. Dell says, wait, how is she shitting at the out? I don't know. Dell, again, that is something we will add to the list of questions when we make this troll account. We're going to make it like a group project, okay? We're going to get it together. We're going to make this name. And, of course, we're not going to say it publicly. And Chantel, don't be watching here and listen to us neither, making plans. And we'll put it on the list, and we're going to ask. So, yeah, can you tell us exactly how the outhouse business goes down in detail? So, I mean, and listen, she's willing to expose these things about herself, so she should have no problem. Battery instead of battery. No problem telling, I don't know, how things work. Aaliyah says, I have a lot of backwoods Kentucky family, and that's how they say porcelain, whatever, bro. It's fine. It's fine. Dell, thank you for the super chat, hun. We will note it down. What's the ones for? I missed it. Let's not forget the kitten goes into that toilet. Dude, you're so right. I think she said the cat drinks out of the toilet. Wait, let me tell you something. Normally, animals are going to only drink out of the toilet when they're thirsty. If you don't have water down for them and they don't have any way to drink. You don't normally see animals. I mean, maybe on some occasion, like some dogs might prefer to go drink. You can't keep them out of there. You got to keep the shit shut, keep the door shut, whatever. But for most part, especially for cats, that just means you don't have fresh water out for them, which doesn't surprise me at all about Chantel, because even if she's got water out for the cat, I can promise you it's not fresh. I heard her say yesterday to the cat that there's your cup of water. I'm like, why the fuck are you feeding or giving a cat water in a cup? You don't have a water fountain? You don't have a water bowl? Nothing? What are the ones for? Shelly Ray says, Yaba, I love how you say things. It's what makes you you. Aw, thank you, Shelly. At least you appreciate me, unlike dorky shitstain who just comes in here and decides to bully me when I'm at my sickest. Imagine kicking somebody when they're down. Just imagine that. Shelly, thank you, hon. I appreciate you. Eventually, I'm going to see what the ones are for, okay? Hold on. Oh God. Thank you for all the love, guys. I put a one in the chat if you want but say my name. If you want Yaba to say my name, I believe group pressure is what is needed. I'll say it one time and that's it. You hear me? This is it. After this, we're done with this conversation. And I suggest you change it to like dorky shit stain cream on my 12-incher, because they got it coming. You got to admit, they came in here bullying me today, kicking me while I'm down, talking about the way I pronounce things. So I suggest if I do this and if I say your name, then you need to change it to dorky shit stain. That's fair. Okay. It says, Yaba creamed on my 12-inch D. There you have it. There. All right. Fine. Now, it's your turn to bully somebody else, not me. I've taken one for the team. All your ones in the chat. How dare you? How dare you kick somebody when they're down? Shameful. This is what Chantel feels like, isn't it? Dorky bloodstain. That was a banger, hey girl. But Issy, thank you for the support, hon. Big Bertha says, I grew up with people saying wash and oral instead of oil, etc. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of things that, and I don't even realize it. Like Sam, when we first got together, she would always laugh at certain things. It's not even me, like the kids, like we all say certain things. I forgot. She just told me something the other day, something that me and the kids say. And oh yeah, her grandson was down here and he didn't get what we were saying. And she said, they don't say that up there. And I was like, they don't say what? She's like, what y'all say? She goes, she says it now too. And she says, but they don't say it up there. And I was like, I don't know, man. But yeah. And now Sam picks up a lot of shit and a lot of things that we say and a lot of ways that we pronounce things or whatever. I mean, that and I got a lisp on a motherfucker. All right. And in halftime, I can't read shit neither. So I ain't got a whole lot working on my, on my side or whatever. You got a Chicago accent. So does Sam. I tell her all the time she sounds like Roseanne. Mm-hmm. Hey, Maddie. I think she worries about breaking the seat because she plops down on it like the kitchen chair. Yeah, okay, but here's the thing that I don't get, right, Maddie? Toilet seats, you can replace them pretty easy. You can get them on Amazon. They're like $20, maybe 30, depending on how fancy you want to go. And she takes chances and she sits in these kitchen chairs and she's plopping down on her furniture. So why does she draw the line? Why does that weird motherfucker draw the line at the toilet seat? She'll flop down on the fucking kitchen chair. She'll flop down on her couch. But oh no, when it comes to the toilet, I will dip my ass into water because I'm scared that I'm going to break the toilet seat. But of course, it's Funkle logic. Really, honestly, it's Funkle fucking logic.
My dad's my uncle.
Hey, babe. I never thought I had an accent until college with roommates from the West Coast. Hectic Llama, I really wasn't aware that I had an accent until I created a YouTube channel. Because, I've lived here my whole life. Even though I've went from Kentucky to Indiana, I'm in Southern Indiana, and we still all sound alike. So it wasn't until I came to the internet that people even told me that I sounded country. Well, I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck y'all mean. I don't even come from the country. So how can I sound like the country? And then they started asking me weird shit, like saying that I lived in a trailer park. And I'm like, that's weird. I've never lived in a trailer. I don't know why y'all are saying that for. So it wasn't until I came on YouTube that I knew I had an accent, you know? Is that Shiva in chat? Hey girl, congratulations. I seen you're having another baby. I don't see her in chat, but I seen somebody saying hello to her. Congratulations to you, girl, if you're in here. Maddie, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. I feel like my accent compared to a lot of people, especially like real country people, is real light work. Lady Spiteful K says, girl, how did you get your voice back? This flu has taken my entire house out. My 6-month-old has it too. Oh my gosh. I have no voice. Lady Spiteful K, I did what the people in chat said. I drank that hot titty, that hot toddy or whatever, which was a hot tea, lemon, and bourbon. I think that was everything mixed in there. And I've had it for like a week. So I feel like they say if you don't start getting your voice back like 7 to 10 days, that's when you need to go to the doctor. So I knew it was time for me to get it back. But I think that hot titty definitely helped too. Yeah, I need another one. But Sam ain't here. She left me alone again today. So I just have to fend for myself. Lady Spiteful K, I hope y'all get better soon, hun. I think everybody, who was it on Twitter that was talking about like pharmacies and shit being so backed up because so many people are sick? They didn't even get their prescriptions filled, dude. That's why I'm not trying to fuck with the doctor. If I can avoid this shit, all the kids got through it. You know what? I don't even want to say it, but Ray did not get sick. That cat daddy motherfucker, he brought it in the house first. He got it first, talking about sniffling and sneezing with the wind. I'm like, oh my God. Breathe out the window, my guy. Breathe out the window. I'm rolling down the window. It's 3 degrees outside. Don't come in here with that shit. I was not feeling really good. So he got it first. And then I think I got it. Then Sam got it. No, then Bacon got it. Then Sam got it. Then I got it again. I got over it. I had it for a couple of days. It wasn't that bad. Got over it. I felt fine. Then got it again, motherfucker. And that's when I lost my voice. I was like, ain't that a motherfucker? Titty toddy. They're all good. Hell yeah. Lady Spiteful K, thank you, hun. Charlotte says, so Shani did it. She was threatening it this morning. Did what? What did I miss? Are you talking about bleeding onto the mattress? Well, yeah, she did that. Buttercrumpet has it all over her Twitter. I was like, God damn. I can't believe this shit. What kind of motherfuckers out here just willingly bleeding on their mattress and then putting that shit on the internet? Out of your mind. Charlotte, thank you for the support, hun. She felt so bad. She went and had her chest x-rayed. Yeah, I bet hospitals and doctor offices, they got to be crazy, dude. Queenly said, my husband just walked by, paused and looked at me and said, shameful, and kept moving. For context, you're on my TV. Hey, hubby, you know you like it too. Don't be shy. Queenly, thank you for the support, hun. Didn't I hear Cutie say she wouldn't work for free on YouTube? Oh, yes, she lies. You also heard Cutie say that she was going to take a 30-day break. But we all knew Once Chantel returned the car, I told you guys, when Chantel returned the car, that more than likely she would be back to stream on YouTube because she doesn't have any outlet. And to be fair to Chantel, honestly, I really can't blame her. I don't know what, I mean, she definitely could do something else, but I would imagine alone in that apartment with her thoughts. Solaz blocked her, according to her. She said that he blocked her, still has not unblocked her. She doesn't want to talk to her family. She doesn't have friends. She doesn't have the rental car. She doesn't give a shit to talk to Peter. So where else is that going to leave her? Of course she's going to come back to the internet. But you want to know what's even more crazy, though? I know I don't think it was 30 hours because she was still posting on her community tab post. Big Back says, my cat is an asshole. I've spent hundreds on bowls and fountains. She ignores all for the toilet. Yeah, like there's exceptions. I've been around animals, dogs especially, to where they want to and they insist on drinking out of the toilet, and you just got to keep the damn thing shut because, dude, you clean your toilet. So you can't be in there drinking out of the toilet. More than likely, you're going to be drinking cleaner or piss or shit. Stay out of the damn bathroom. Animals can be motherfuckers. I totally get it. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. Is YouTube glitching for you? Yeah, get your shit together. Poor Trauma Drop didn't have a card, a gift, or a cake for her birthday. She's got it worse, cutie. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was Turd Drop's birthday. You know what, Turd Drop? We've been kicking you around for long enough. Let me just say, congratulations on making it another year. And we are still encouraging you to take to mic and camera to make your very own YouTube channel. We're here for you, girl. Happy birthday. Kyle says, I used to have to run the tap and let my cat drink the water. It had to be from the tap. That's so funny. She always made BBJ and Sam drink out of glasses too. Most cats don't like that because it's uncomfortable for their whiskers. Girl, that's so bizarre. Foodie, I feel like, and I mean, this is obvious without even saying it, but like, dude, she's a weirdo. I just think she just does shit and her mind is just so fucked up, dude. That's right, Panda Pondu. See, we're good people over here. Big Bertha says cats have to have fresh water or kidney issues. They won't drink enough. BBJ was old, but I've had older cats. Yes, Big Bertha, I don't disagree, hun. And thank you for the support. Sounds like it was a miracle. She did alive another year. She's alive another year, freezing to death, eating fast food off the floor of a shack. You see why we got to congratulate her on being alive another year, MC? She can't bend. Her knees don't flex. Teardrop says she got no cake or presents. Her husband's a real winner. You know, why are you coming on the internet telling everybody your business? Teardrop. And I'm going to assume, like, and I've said this for a while, that I do believe that Turdy's pretty poor. And that's more than likely why she probably didn't have cakes or a present. They probably don't have money. I don't know. Coming on the internet, telling all your business, and you ain't going to do nothing to change it. What are we supposed to do for you, girl? We've done the most we can do, and that's encourage you to make a YouTube channel and go from there. I'm sure you'll have plenty of people to come in there and support you. A Spiteful Pinky Jean, hey girl, fun fact. I had you playing on my tablet in the kitchen last week, and my husband thought it was me talking on the phone. I'm country as dirt. Tennessee ain't far from Kentucky with Let me tell you something about them Tennessee people, okay? Your accent is, I know it's got to be way more thicker than mine for sure. Tennessee people, they got that real thick accent, but I love it. Spiteful Pinky Jean, thank you for the support. See, it ain't just me, assholes. You can't get a birthday cake with the EBT. You know, I don't want to talk about EBT. I just feel like that's a sensitive topic right now. Let's not do that. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea. Hello. Don't forget she managed to shit in a bag. At least she claimed to, right? And the physics of that really didn't make sense to me either. And we probably spent a lot of time, but not that much time on Chantel saying that she shit into a bag and stuck it into a freezer. And that's a problem with this community. Is that not with the community necessarily, but with you know, the players is that things move so fast. Like, and of course, it's what keeps things interesting. But Chantel shit in a bag and she put it in a freezer. To this day, like, what's it been? A couple of months or whatever, 6 months, if that. We should still be asking, like, why the fuck did you shit in a bag and put it in a freezer? You know what I mean? And it's just because, and that's kind of like with Chantel's Twitch being kind of terminated and that happening, and then all that shit coming out about Dishwasher and her and Salah having the fight in chat. We didn't even go back and talk about the fact that Chantel lost her only last paying platform. Things happen and they happen and they happen and they happen. And then I've really kind of just forgot that she shit in a bag and put it in the freezer, or at least she said. But again, how in the hell, if she cannot reach, and I do believe that she cannot reach because I see her little short arms. Chantel's got little bitty arms. And not to say that Chantel has little bitty anything, but to be quite fair and to be quite honest to Chantel, her arms are very short, okay? So she's got about a half an arm, okay? This is an entire arm. Let me see if I can get it in frame. This is a very long arm, okay? I got a pretty long reach. Chantel's probably got half of that. So I can imagine with half of an arm that you ain't reaching when you're 473 pounds, you ain't reaching behind your back and taking anything back there, whether it be toilet paper, a portable bidet, or a bag for that matter. Because, okay, let's say she does have T-Rex arms. Let's say that she took so how does that work? Is she like taking the bag like this and putting it back there in both hands? Because if I shit in a bag, I would have to have both hands. Ain't no way you're just holding one. What kind of bag was it? Was it like a paper bag? Was it sturdy? Was it a plastic bag? Do you guys remember? I need more details. I need to know exactly how this shit worked. She's a slim 343. I mean, maybe. And you know what? She's only 5 foot tall. So that's maybe what that looks like on her body. I'm not sure. I believe, and here's why, again, I think that Chantel's over 400 pounds. I think she's probably about 470, 480. I really, truly, honestly believe that, not just trolling. And that's because of the weigh-ins she did when she first started her channel and the weigh-ins that she does now. She's significantly bigger. She's at least a minimum of 100 pounds. That's why I say she has to be a bare minimum 470, you know? A compost bag, what do those look like? There you are. Sorry I'm late. Foodie was so boring. I took a break and I would like to re-announce my entry with another support group, baby. See, I knew it. I didn't even see your super chat. Shiva, congratulations to you, girl. I hope you're still here in chat. Oh, I'm so happy for you and your family. And thank you for the support and so glad to have you back, girl. 343, my ass. Damn, is that how behind I am? Oh, well, it happens. Shiva, thank you, girl. I appreciate you. She's definitely over 450. Oh, yeah, for sure. Be Like Water Baby says, what if she uses a toilet water to rinse herself? It's definitely a possibility. Like dead ass, not even trolling. It's definitely a possibility. Maybe she feels like that's one way she can clean herself. I don't know, man. I don't know. Thank you for the super chat. Evil Angel says, I'm country as fuck. Pure cornbread with a sprinkle of Cajun French words picked up from being raised in Southwest Louisiana. Hell yeah, girl. Karina says she needs to be careful. Many people PA from broken porcelain toilets. It's extremely sharp and it shreds your thighs, your cheeks. It makes you bleed out quickly. What? Oh my God. Wow, I never really considered that. Huh. Fascinating. You hear that, Foodie? You're here listening, which you're not supposed to be. Karina, thank you for the information and thank you for the support. This is why she legit needs a group home. No life skills. Brunette says your accent and face card is why I stayed. Aw, thanks, Brunette, for glazing me. I appreciate you. That's so nice. Your super chat read like Foodie was so boring. You went and had sex. You're funny, Panda. Toilets are lethal. Death by diabetic toilet bleed out. Hey, I mean, also, yeah. I mean, that could totally happen for sure. Imagine getting taken out by the toilet. Toilet revenge. Toilet revenge of the toilet baby. Stay tuned for more. Shelly Ray says, when I moved to East Texas, I had someone say they love my accent. I'm from Colorado. I didn't realize I had one, but East Texans do for sure. Oh, yeah. I've lived in Texas. Texas people definitely have an accent for sure, but our accents are completely different. I'll say that much. Shelly Ray, thank you for the support, hon. I appreciate you. I love to hear what somebody who sounds like from Colorado. I'm curious of what the accent is like. I can't, maybe I've heard it before, but I cannot place it. Kyle says nobody likes my accent. What kind of accent you got, Kyle? Just shaking my head. Disgusting. At what part? We've talked about so much. Cool says, holy shit, 3 short years. Love your accent coming from a Bostonian. Did I say that right? Go Pats. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for being a member for 36 months. Girl, I appreciate you. I think most people, I mean, come on, man. Most people have accents. And when you go other places or you get on internet, everybody's like, oh, you got an accent. Like, who doesn't have an accent is the question, no matter where you're from, you know? Anytime you're discussing terpness, you have a Colorado accent. I don't know what that means. Boston's in chat. Vicky says people notice my accent. It's an Okie. Callie says, I wish I had an accent. You're from Tampa, Florida. I'm told I have a weird accent. Everyone has an accent. Exactly. I believe that too. If someone says you have an accent, say everybody has an accent. Yeah, right, Tally. Yeah, I'll believe that a quarter till fucking never. Canadians definitely cannot have their accents, no matter how hard they try. Little Sura says, at my highest, I was 330, and I'm similar height and built to Cutie. No T-Rex arms, though, LOL. If I were to guess, she's pushing 500, if not close to it. Dude, seriously, I don't disagree with that. And again, I'm saying that because of Chantel's channel and where she was in her previous weigh-ins to where she is now. Like, there's no way. I don't even know why she would even do that. This is how you know that Foodie is like the biggest liar around, because she flat out is saying, and she just said this not that long ago, that she's smaller now than she was when she started her channel and that she's in better health. Like, you cannot say that and really, really fucking mean it. Like, people haven't archived and talked about your content for years and years and years and really gaslight us into believing, what kind of poll do you want, Sarah Jane? That you are smaller and healthier and more mobile than you were when you first started your channel. And she was like, yeah, I remember when I had the Foodie Scooty. We're like, yeah, we remember when you were pretending to be disabled. The difference between then and now is you're no longer pretending. I mean, yeah, you can still get around, but I think you actually need a cane and then you actually need a walker, you know, like you really need that. But I don't think that you have to have the Foodie Scooty that you're driving around with. But no, back then you were literally just trolling and you were using it as a reason to call people ableist. Oh, so saying that people are fat phobic is not working. So let me act like I'm disabled. And when people shame me for using the scooters and the walkers, and I'll call them ableist. That doesn't mean because you were pretending to be disabled then that you're smaller now, Foodie. It's the manipulation and the gaslighting. And I don't know. At 41. Yeah, at 41, exactly. Super Hucky says squat bag spread with the handle in each hand. Oh, that's the frozen diarrhea. Thank you for being a member for 45 months, hon. Poll the sex tape scandal. Who still believes it? 5%ers want to know. Oh, okay. 450 to 550. That's a pretty big spread, Claudia. 450 to 5. I don't think she's over 500. I don't think she's over 500, but I think she's headed in that direction. I know that she said yesterday in her stream, we're obviously not going to watch a whole lot of it. We're going to watch some clips, and that's okay. Like, I'm okay with just talking and kind of discussing instead of, because there's clip channels, there's reaction channels, and I know you guys get through a lot of different people in the community, so it's okay to do something different and just kind of talk and discuss. It's fun. But we are going to watch some of it. what was I going to say? Oh yeah, but she's headed in that direction. If Foodie really doesn't get a hold of herself and she doesn't seek professional treatment, she will sooner than later be over 500 pounds. She will eat herself into permanent disability. She will be the next Life by Jen. There's no way around that unless she did like what Tammy did, Tammy Slayton, and that's to seek out professional help. I don't think Foodie has the mindset and the ability to get a hold of her addiction on her own. I really don't. Raw dogging the mattress too, wild as fuck. Oh, Foodie, she claimed, which was weird, right? After the video came out, you know, the dishwasher video or whatever, which again, dishwasher, you're such a fucking scumbag, dude. Like, if you want to prove a point that you were spending time with Foodie, you could have posted so much other shit than what you did. So many other things. Like, you're telling me that you didn't record anything but that? Fuck out of here. Do I believe still that it was Foodie? I think my opinion stands. I can do the poll and see if we have any people that's changed their mind since I guess Foodie did her stream yesterday. I feel like yesterday I regretted not adding in a third option, but now I can't remember what the third option was. Oh, recent. So yeah, I really feel like if you think it's old, like if you think the video is old, then just don't vote, okay? Because it's gonna fuck up the poll. Because I don't know how to add that in. I don't know how to make it where like it's gonna be, you know, I don't know how to do it right. Yes, no old video. I believe it's 100% her. Sura, thank you for your super chat again, hun. I'm trying to get caught up. I think I'm almost there. Hey, Missy Med, good to see you. Helene says, I think it's real. You're like 51st dates. I think she saw Dish every trip back to Canada. Really? The audio proves it. Yeah. The hairstyle is now. Sugar popped Lily Mae. And that was for me. Like, yesterday didn't help her convince me that it wasn't her. And what even like pushed me over to believe it was her is because she showed the floors. And I'm like, yeah, this looks just like what was shown in the video. Why is she washing her sheets? So I feel like that she showed her bedroom and her mattress with the sheets gone. Maybe, and again, we're talking about somebody who just don't think right. Maybe she was just trying to throw people off. I don't know. I really don't know, dude. Yeah, Hectic Llama. That was me too. Like, she did not help herself any, in my opinion. It really didn't. And I know that Foodie said that she called the cops. She said that she called the cops and basically, and you know what she said is believable as far as the phone call to the police. And that doesn't necessarily mean that anything, really. You know, she could have called the cops regardless. If it wasn't, she could have absolutely called the cops. But I would imagine, I'm pretty sure if Canada functions anything like the United States, right? So if you call your local police station and you say you want to report a crime, I'm pretty sure that they have to take the report. Like, they have to send an officer out. And if you remember with Foodie, she's had that done before. When she was in the villa, she made a report, and somebody in chat will have to remind me exactly what happened because I cannot remember. And it was, I think it was, what was it? Does anybody remember why the cops came out and took a police report? Telly says, I think she's also talking to Dee Dee. The new Islam book for dummies and some of her language sounded like Dee Dee, in my opinion. Threesome arc. I could believe that. I really, really could definitely see that. I mean, I don't want to think that about anybody. But again, we are talking about people that are all on the same level. in my opinion. They're all gross, disgusting people. That would make sense to me. Tally, thank you for being a member for 51 months. She tried to say it was Dee, and then she tried to say AI, and then she said it might be AI, and then she said again it's AI. Do y'all remember what she took the police report for, though, when she was at the villa? I cannot remember. Oh, was that what it was? When the police came to her apartment? Oh, really, little birdie? I still haven't got caught up on her videos. I'm going to have to. Chantel says she has no buffalo hump. Okay, well, anyways, here's my thing. I'm sure somebody will remember and remind me later. I would imagine if she called the police to file a report, I can't imagine. And I mean, I guess it's possible that the operator would say, well, we're kind of busy and we basically can't be bothered with it. So we're not going to take a report and we're not going to send an officer out to take said report about the revenge P. That's the part that really threw me off, because if Foodie insisted that a police officer come out so she can make and file a police report, I'm pretty sure they have to do that. Maybe I have that wrong, but I remember when she was in the villa, she made the police report. They came to her apartment and she gave them whatever information. I cannot remember what it was. I don't think it was the DV situation, because the DV situation, she drove there. There was an incident where the police came to her house and she filed a report. It doesn't matter, okay? All I'm saying is Foodie claims that she filed a report, or she called the police and tried to file a report, but they did not take her serious, is what she says. I find that a little hard to believe. I really do. Oh, they don't take reports like that anymore? If not, then why call? Condoms everywhere. She gave dishwasher that crazy sexual seduction. Ew. Well, I don't know. I mean, I guess, I don't know. If it's not her, then why call? I don't know. So she said that it's not her. It's not old. It's not from when they were together and they were messing around. Basically, she said it was Dee, and she said it's AI. So I guess, yeah, why call? That's a great question. Like, what are you reporting? You're reporting somebody who made a video and saying it's you, but it's not you. There's really nothing they can take a report on. That is true. Especially since he just called her buffalo. There was no face. Yeah. Okay, so listen, we're going to watch some of this from last night. We're not going to get through, obviously, a lot, because I sat here and did a lot of talking, but that's okay. We're going to watch through Just Saying, because Foodie has taken this down because she's dumb. That's the only reason that you can think of. There was nothing that I seen. I was watching real time. That the reason that it should have been taken down. And if anything, Chantel, you need to be keeping content on your channel for when you plan on getting remonetized. So please make sure you are subbed up to the original creator, Just Saying. She's at 31.9K. Can we get her up to 32,000 today, guys? We would really appreciate it. We appreciate all of the clip channels out here archiving, especially in this time of need when Foodie is deleting everything off of her channel for whatever reason. She was also on Uppers with Dude. Yeah, I could believe that. Okay, so let me get this pulled up. There she is. There she blows. Me too, Hectic Llama. So she can still talk to Dishwasher. That's why. How many days left till she can reply for monetization? Oh, that's, I think, March. I think she said in March that she could reapply. I hope Dishwasher does release what he has. It'll get him deported finally. Look at the filters on hot. Dude, this is another thing. So Foodie claims that she's on this new health journey, right? And that she's been eating healthy or whatever. I don't know if you all caught it, because when she goes in the bathroom and she's showing her toilet and her portable bidet and everything, she looks in the mirror and she does like a selfie pose and she's waving. If you look on her abaya, it looks like there's toothpaste on the mirror, but it's not toothpaste. It's like slop, and it's actually on her abaya. She made some kind of like soup or whatever, and she must have just been slurping that shit because it was all over her. So when I first looked at it, I was like, holy shit, she needs to clean her mirror. And it wasn't her mirror. It was actually on her clothes. Oh yeah, I'll show you if you didn't see it. Her filters are so high, she goes black and white, but sure, she's perfect. Yeah. And she's talking about her skin. Like she's using filters, number one. And she's talking about how she thinks her skin has cleared up. If you've ever seen Foodie without filters, go look at some people's thumbnails. You think that people have just messed around with photo? No, Foodie's skin is really bad. It's really, really bad. Like she doesn't wash her skin. So I guess like dirt just gets into her pores and it's just an entire mess. But she has convinced herself if she eats clean for less than 24 hours, if she eats clean less than 24 hours and she knows she has filters on, she's sitting there telling people that her skin is all cleared up because she's changed her diet. And again, this plays into, in my opinion, just my dad's my uncle. Nothing else makes sense, okay? We're not even talking 24 hours that she claims. And again, you can't believe anything that comes out of her mouth. Just because she says she's eating one way does not mean when it really comes down to it that she actually is. But to the point that you really are saying that it's cleared up your skin, Foodie. Stop. Well, I've been eating clean. How long you been eating clean? Like 7 hours. I've had some fruit and some vegetables, and it's done wonders for my skin. You guys should try it. Bertha, thank you for the super chat. Big Back says, dishwasher, if you really did meet up with her, all you have to do is show the blender she got you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she used that blender last night, though. Or she showed it in her kitchen. I don't think he has the blender. No, listen. There are plenty of ways that dishwasher could prove that he was with Foodie present day. We don't have to see the blender. We don't have to see. Show us, dude. You're not going to tell me that he was in her apartment and did not take a picture. Bullshit. Because you're not going to tell me Foodie didn't need to go shit while dishwasher was there putting together the cat tower. Of course she did. She can't go 15 minutes without needing to run to the washroom. Well, and she drinks so much water too because of her uncontrolled type 2 diabetes that she's always got to pee too. So you're telling me you didn't whip out your phone and take a picture while you were there assembling the cat tower? That's how you prove it. You don't go doing that shit that you did, you weirdo. Big Back, thank you for the super chat. Hey, Scotch, good morning. It was my birthday on January 1st. Hell yeah, I can have the birthday song late. Absolutely. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday to you. New Year's, baby. I love it. Hey, Freya. And that's for my 90-10. Even though I'm 90%, I am convinced that they were together. I'm not 100. I'm not 100 because drop the pictures of the apartment, bro. Show it. I don't give a fuck about seeing her bent over. I don't need to see that crap at all. I don't need to see that about anybody, especially if they don't know about it. Show the pictures of the apartment. So that's where my 10% comes in at, because if you were with her, it should be really easy to prove. It shouldn't be all this other weird shit. Oh, you're sending it to Salah's. What do those people have to do with any of this? Nothing. They've done cut that motherfucker off. They done told Salah to cut that motherfucker off. So sending whatever you have to his family, you just look stupid and more unhinged. So yeah, I don't want to see or hear that again. Thank you for being a member for 22 months, hon. She's been too giddy for it not to be true. And again, I'm 90-10. I'm 90-10. I don't disagree. And when Chantel disappeared and she was supposed to be with Peter, wasn't with Peter. Okay, well, here's the thing. We could say, well, maybe there's somebody else. Bullshit. Because one thing we all know about Foodie, anytime a male, somebody of the opposite sex, breathes in her direction, she's gonna tell. I mean, dude, look at the way she acts when people at the drive-thru, when men are nice to her at the drive-thru. You think she's trolling when she says stuff like he wants me? She really honestly believes that. So if there was by a chance that there was somebody else that could have been in her apartment, she'd already have that motherfucker cammed up. And she'd already be talking about that person. There is nobody else. There's Dishwasher, there's Sala, and there's Peter. That's the only men that are involved anyway in Foodie's life. The way she's been trash talking him. But well, Freya, now, if you remember back in the day when they were together or not together, that is basically how they functioned. They trash talk each other, and then she would disappear for 2 days and come to find out that's where she's been. So for most people, yeah, you would think that would, no way. You talk about somebody like that, you're not going to hook up with them after that. But for Foodie and Dishwasher, they've always had that very toxic, disgusting relationship. It's yeah, exactly, Missing Mimic. It's their foreplay. Not saying, again, I'm 90-10, but yeah, she's still trash talking him, Freya, because if it actually happened, he did what he wasn't supposed to do. He basically destroyed any possibility of it happening again, you know? That's what I've been saying. If Nodder was at Chantel's place, he would easily have other stuff that doesn't include revenge. You know what? If that video was her, it was old. He's done it in the past. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. And if dude doesn't have anything else, if he cannot provide easy, solid evidence, then I'm probably going to change my mind. I mean, as convinced as I am that she was with Dishwasher, why can't he prove it? Why can't he prove it? Why can't he prove it? Maybe he's waiting for somebody to give him money. I don't know. Stella Ray says, might believe her if she wasn't a compulsive, habitual liar. Rule number 1, girl who cried wolf. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. And thank you for the support. Hello, Detroit love. Good morning, Yaba. My rainbow sister at work listening to your chat. That was definitely her in that video. Oh, you think so too, Detroit love. But do you think it was an old video? I don't know. I feel like my brain is going to start hurting if we have the discussion of if it was her or not. I feel like I'll leave it. I feel like it should be this simple. If it's her, prove it. Prove it. It's real simple to prove. Pictures of Chantel's current place. Pictures of the rental car. Do it. Other than that, it's just going to continue to hurt my brain because I can be convinced and swayed either way, I feel like, you know? Shadow, look, Turd dropped like a YouTube channel already. I'm dead. I mean, dude, yeah, like, how do you go away from the green shirt? Look away from the green shirt, the floors, the head, the ears, the audio. I mean, I guess those things you could say could be old. That's fair enough. I don't know. It's going to give me a headache. I can't do it. Detroit love, thank you for the support, hon. Sassy Cat says, for a split second, I thought maybe it was the grocery store guy gave her the channel info too, thinking she thought he was into her. Could you imagine? No, again, if there was another person actually involved in Foodie's life, she would say, the pillow was new. Show the cat. Exactly. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support. Oh, yeah, I have a whole thing of water here for you. Sorry. I'm just not good with drinking anymore, man. I know. Atlantis Mermaid says, thanks, Yaba, for all the laughs. And it is her and recent. Okay, Atlantis. Thank you for being a member for 15 months. I at least want to show our play where she shows her apartment, okay? If nothing else, I don't want to get into the debate of it wasn't me, it was me. Look at this. Look, and we go right to it, bitches. Look at this shit. This is great. All right, here, let's play it. Grunge 90s music says real. Well, yeah, you guys are probably right. I don't know what to think. Really, honestly, again, the ball is in your court. Dishy boy, Show the proof. It's really that simple. Show the proof.
Nothing's messy. You want to see my toilet? Oh, there we go. This light is bad. See, now you can see my skin.
Can you imagine? Oh my God. Yeah, you can. So she had her filters maxed out. Dishwasher and Chantel can't teleport. There would at least be communication of one person showing up to the other's home. Exactly. No almost there text to show dishwasher is an attention-seeking liar. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And that is the thing that you all have to realize, okay? He would have a whole folder full of evidence and probably souvenirs. And I know that he's rocking that beanie, saying it's Chantel's or whatever. Still, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Yeah, I know, Misanthropy. I'm torn. I can be convinced either way. They're both liars. And you can't believe any of these motherfuckers involved. Any of them. That's why you got to bring receipts. Whoever brings the receipts to prove, what's true and what's not, that's who the fuck you're going to believe, Sassy Cat says the beanie was debunked. Detroit Love, thank you for being a member for 6 months, hon. How much evidence does he need? Well, to be fair, that evidence really, for me, I don't feel like you need evidence to prove that it's actually you're in Foodie's home. You can't look at that 100% and say that. I don't know. I'm just going to shut up about it. Baby Bug says, I think he won't show complete proof because he doesn't want more legal trouble. I mean, you could be right about that too. That's true. What Misty Dawn say? I missed it. Baby Bug, thank you for the super chat, hun. Ask Manning if that would fly in court. It would not, says Freya. Big Bertha Jean says maybe he's waiting for her monetized channel for the back and forth. It worked before that. You know what? That is something that I said because he's been doing this shit over on a different platform. So maybe waiting to show the evidence until he has a YouTube channel, bro. I don't know. Remember, she was the one saying she's talking to somebody new and has a new man. It was Dishwasher. There is also that, Sinatra. Also that. Fondue says, honestly, I don't give a fuck about Dishwasher and Cutie. Let's talk about her frauding her beezers under the guise of a fake-ass divorce and the whole time been planning trips to see Sala. Fraud like her dirt neck sister. Yup. Absolutely, Fondue. Agreed 1,000,000%. Hey, Marissa, it's my birthday today. Yaba, can I get the birthday song? Absolutely, girl. Congratulations on making it another year and happy birthday. Hell yeah. Hey, Nikki Fitness. Happy birthday, girl. And thank you for being a member for 39 months. She also said she was having a special guest over, but couldn't say who it was. So she said, she did. Oh my God. Yeah. She said that like more than once. Remember when she talked about seeing somebody? And she did that a few times, but again, I don't like liars. I really don't. And I really got myself worked up yesterday looking at the receipt that that freak Lori posted, where it showed Dirtneck writing down all the money that she gave her brother. Like, why are we playing games? Like, why are y'all playing games about BBJ and when BBJ died? Like, we don't give a fuck about y'all's business. Nobody gives a shit about how much money y'all fucking giving each other. But why are y'all playing games about the fucking cat? I don't like motherfuckers who play games. I would never entertain that shit in my life. I just wondered if you heard Dishwasher say he's leaving Egypt at the end of the month. Oh, leaving for Egypt at the end of the month. He said, sorry, law, sorry, court, sorry, judge. Maybe Cutie will go with him. Anytime I hear any clips of Dishwasher, I can never understand what he's saying. He sounds like he's chewing on rocks. Seriously. Brandy says, I'm really far behind, but I give my left leg to see you react to Shamu and Rev once in a while. You know what, Brandy? Maybe the period blood on the mattress, I'm not gonna lie, it did lure me in to some extent, because it's just, how does a 40-something-year-old woman get to that point, you know? Now I'm a little invested. I can admit that. We'll see. Brandy, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you. Chewing on his chompers. Yeah. All right. Well, let's, since Foodie, Mrs. 41-year-old woman herself over here, just asked people, strangers on the internet, if they would like to see her toilet. Mark safe from asking strangers on the internet if they want to go in my bathroom and see my toilet. Mark safe, bitch. Don't have to worry about it.
My bathroom is messy. You want to see my toilet?
I'm going to put it in normal speed. That's just wild. I'm going to increase the volume as well. Okay, I think I did.
My bathroom is messy. You want to see my toilet?
Like, why? Why would you ask people, strangers on the internet, if they want to see your toilet? You want to see my toilet? I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, really, honestly. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Go ahead. Continue.
Oh, there we go. This light is bad. See, now you can see my skin. With the lighting, it depends on the lighting. Okay, hold on.
It doesn't depend on the lighting. It depends on whether, well, I guess the lighting, if she's in light and she goes out of the light when she has her filters on, it will fuck with her filters. So you'll be able to actually see what her skin looks like. So when she was telling you guys and talking about, look at how dirty this is, by the way. Look at this shit. Look at the dirt and the grime in between her shower and her toilet. Look at that. Look at that. This motherfucker ain't got a job. She ain't got a baby to chase around. Not that that is an excuse to have a dirty fucking bathroom. I'm just saying, if I'm at home all day and I ain't got a job, I ain't got family, I ain't got kids, I ain't got nothing to do, I'm probably going to have that motherfucker so clean I can eat off of everything. But again, she wanted to show the world this. She's running another nice place. What was I saying before that? I've already forgot. Anyways, Foodie, back to you asking oh yeah, her filters. So when she moves in and out of light, the filters will drop off. So she's sitting there bragging about how clear her skin is. And yeah, I've been eating healthy and fruits and veggies. And it's a fucking filter. You don't think that you're weird? I don't know. Again, funkled.
Hello.
Look at the cat. Look at the cat.
I don't want to break the toilet seat, so I sit on the porcelain.
I put the closed captions on. I want to see what they say.
I don't want to break the toilet seat, so I sit on the porcelain. Get
That's a huge hole in that toilet. Huge hole in the toilet. Okay. Oh, Haley says maybe this was to seduce Salah. If she was trying to seduce Salah, Haley, she would have showed her toilet with all kinds of shit stains in it. That would have done the trick.
I don't want to break the toilet seat, so I sit on the porcelain. Get out of my shower. Okay, because I can't.
Okay, so Just Saying has done the Lord's work here, and she's got chat up on screen. So I'm gonna try to pay attention to see if anybody is like, excuse me, what do you mean? Because I don't think that she circled back around to address the setting in the porcelain situation. As soon as I heard it, I just couldn't go on anymore. That's all I could focus on was the fact that Chantel does not sit on her toilet seat, that she sits on the porcelain. The seat is loose and she doesn't want to snap it off. I'm dead.
I can't bend over because my rib is bad.
She can't bend over because her rib is bad. She doesn't sit on the seat of the toilet because she's scared she's going to break it. Seems like you got a pretty big problem going on, Foodie. Literally, a huge problem going on that you might want to get a hold of. Hips bad, too big to sit on the toilet. I can't believe it. I cannot believe motherfuckers are too big for their toilet seat. That shit is crazy.
This is what I use. This is the foaming one I use in the morning. Foaming, it's natural, Australian. Has brightener, tangerine and mandarin.
If I was too big to sit on the toilet seat and I had to sit on the porcelain instead, at that point, I'm going to be real honest. I don't think I'm going to care anything about the way my skin looks. If you're 600 pounds and up, I don't know why you're worried about the way your skin looks. You know, obviously you don't care about how your organs are. You don't care about your hips, your legs, your diabetes. Why do you care about your skin? You know what I mean? Meg Ryan says, I think that broke my brain. Hashtag fat. Dude, I'm telling you, the way I had to keep replaying this part over and over because I've never heard of it before. And I've been a death fat enthusiast for quite some time. Watched a lot of my 600-pound lives. I've seen people taking showers in buckets and powdering themselves to keep from getting like bed sores. And I've seen people take all of their seats out of their van to climb into the back. I've seen a lot of wild shit along this journey. I really, really have. But this is brand new. It's brand new. I've never seen this. I've never heard of it. Why does she put stuff on the back of the toilet? That's a great question as well. Great. I don't know, bro. Meg, thank you for being a member for 9 months.
Tangerine, whatever. And this is a Radiance Gel Cleanser. No, my toilet.
To be fair, if you think that putting her skincare on the back of the toilet is bad, just wait, because she hasn't even showed us her bathroom counter yet. She's at her smallest, but now is concerned about breaking a seat. Lies. Exactly. Oh, Caroline's mentality. Hello, I'm dumbfounded. Setting on the porcelain. I know. I think everybody is. I really feel like everybody is having the same reaction. And I see you, Freya, in chat saying that she's trolling, and she could be. She might just be doing that for like shock value, and that could be like the same thing that we've seen with the frozen diarrhea in the freezer situation. I don't know. I wish I had more answers, but I don't. She could get a bariatric toilet seat. They are much larger than a normal one.
It's clean. You could eat off it.
Ew, nobody wants to eat off your fucking toilet, bro. Look beside it. I mean, if you're cleaning the toilet, why aren't you cleaning in between it, Foodie? Look at all the hair and the dust. What's this? It looks like a fucking cat turd right there. Do you see this in the corner? Just sitting there all alone.
See? I
know you eat in the bathroom. I know you do. I know you eat in the bathroom. You ain't got to tell me. You ain't got to admit to it. I know you do.
A bottle of Vim here, and
look at that. Look at that. Look at this. This is great. This is what I live for. This shit right here. Look at that. Look at that turd over there. Look at that thing. Ew. Right there. Look. Do you see this? That's what she calls her. Look at that motherfucker, would you? That's her portable bidet. Look at that.
Actually.
Oh my God. That's wild. Do y'all use portable bidets? Who has a portable bidet? Speak up. Tell me about them. How do they function? Is that where you're supposed to leave it? You just set it right there on your counter next to your toothbrush? Zebracorn says, I can't stop imagining what my response would be if I was at my friend's house and she's just like, hey, you want to see my toilet? Right, bro? Like the only time me and Sam have conversations like this, okay? Like I'll be like, hey babe, come look at the kitchen. Like if I don't know, if I like deep clean the kitchen or something, you gotta come see how it look nice in here, babe. You did a good job. Or Sam, she takes care of our bathroom. She babe, you gotta come see the bathroom. Look at it, so nice and clean. You know, I'm like, it looks good in here, girl. But outside of that, I don't be having conversations about my toilet with people. I don't know, man. That's just weird. Zebracorn, thank you for the super chat. Look at that bidet. Look at that. Look at that hose. Wait, look at the sucker. Look, I got questions. Where does the sucker go? What's this rubber piece at the top? Where's that go? It's like hooked. Did you notice that? It's hooked. That's a Perry bottle, not a bidet. 31 frames. What's a Perry bottle? She calls it a portable bidet. That's a lightsaber.
I keep a bottle of Vim here and these things. This is not supposed to be there.
Ooh, what was that? Was that snot rags or what? I spent 22 years with a loser that never cleaned the toilet. I should have gotten a girlfriend. Right? Look at that. Wipe that shit down, dude. You're in here bragging about how clean your toilet is, and look how filthy it is in there. Crazy.
This stuff from Lush, this shampoo, honey, and the banana is so good for conditioner. What else I got here? Here's my wallflower I bought.
That's what I was talking about. Remember when I told you all she was doing selfies in the mirror and she's like, hey, it's me, it's Foodie. I'm like, damn, girl, you need to clean your mirror because it looks like toothpaste to me. A Perry bottles is what females use after giving birth when you cannot wipe. Okay. Well, it's basically the same thing, right? She just calls it a portable bidet, but I feel like the way you described it, it's like the same shit. Lilu Sweetless says hopefully she doesn't flop down on the bowl the same way she sits everywhere else. Yeah, somebody in chat said that she's gonna end up PAing from breaking the bowl and cutting herself. That shit's crazy. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Mia says all this shit talk is giving my butthole ideas, and I'm at the laundromat for another half hour. I don't want to shit at the laundromat. Listen, Mia, just don't raw dog the toilet bowl, okay? I mean, if it, always my advice to people, if you have to use the bathroom in public, either hover over that motherfucker. Definitely don't raw dog the toilet bowl. Hover over the toilet seat, and if you can't hover because you're disabled or you're a big motherfucker, whatever your reason may be, put a bunch of little squares all around the toilet seat. Don't be a foodie. Thank you for the super chat. My favorite old Foodie quote from the Villa days: in the mirror, I see Samsung. So I'm thinking this is toothpaste. It's whatever she cooked for dinner. It's actually slop. She's wearing it and she didn't change it once the slop got on her shirt. Like, that's a lot. Watch. She's covered in it. She's literally covered in slop.
Here's me.
What are you doing? Showing off your dirty toilet, telling the world that you fucking take shits on the porcelain, showing all the dirt, dust, your portable bidet, and how filthy your outfit is. Mung bean soup, whatever that is. I ain't never had that shit.
Am I too fresh? And it might be. Am I too fresh? And my bidet. Am I too fresh? And my bidet.
Good catch in chat. Let's pivot back over. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did not notice, let me point it out to you.
Am I too fresh?
That toothpaste, that container of toothpaste is brand new and never been used. I can look at it and I can tell there ain't been a dab of toothpaste that's been squeezed out of that tube. It's brand new, never been used. This woman is still not brushing her teeth. And by the way, there's still tissue back here, Foodie. I can't believe that I looked in the mirror and thought that was toothpaste, knowing that you ain't even the type of motherfucker to brush your teeth. This is crazy. Crazy work. This woman is actually giving people skincare advice and she doesn't even brush her teeth. 41 years old.
My toothbrush and my bidet.
My toothbrush and my bidet. My toothbrush and my bidet. My toothbrush and my bidet. I've never heard such a combination in my entire fucking life. My toothbrush and my bidet. Look at her. She's so proud of that bidet. She's so proud of it. A portable bidet provides deeper cleaning for daily use, but can be too intense for sensitive healing areas, with the Perry bottles being gentler for recovery. So what you're saying is there's no way that you believe that she is spraying shit off of her ass with the Perry bottle. This is basically what you're saying, 31 frames. Believable. Absolutely believable. Hello, Langley. I lost your message, damn it. Hold on just a second. Lord almighty. There's my toothbrush and there's my bidet. There's my toothbrush and there's my bidet. I'm going to have to go to the new window. Oh, there you are. Langley says, sorry, I have to be of all days. This is a day that you have better have a good excuse. Let me go ahead. I have to be replay gang today. My friend is here cleaning. Have you introduced your friend to the fuckery that you're into, Langley? I'm just curious. Ain't no way she can sit on the porcelain and crap and jam that little bidet up her tail. Langley, thank you for the super chat, hon. I appreciate you so much. You need to get your friend invested. Look, hey, Sassy Shelly. One or two things can happen. She's going to love you for this shit, or she's going to think you're weird as fuck and she won't return. It's worth it, Langley. It's worth it. Tired as fuck says, do not get that drink from Starbucks unless you really love dark chocolate. Really tired as fuck. I already changed my mind this morning. I considered it, and then I was like, I really can't be bothered. I'm telling you, ever since I got my own espresso machine, fancy, by the way, I can't be bothered with Starbucks. I was almost sold on the new Dubai chocolate drink that they have. I don't know what it's called. There's this dude on TikTok that I watch. He's so cool. He's like a little guy. I don't know. He looks different or whatever, but he's just so cool, man. Anyways, he got a new drink at the Starbucks, and I was like, I gotta get it. And then I was like, nah, never mind. But thanks for trying it and let me know that it's gross as fuck. Thanks for being a member, tired as fuck. Sorry I kind of got you into that. Well, whatever. Scrim says Muslims use mini bidets after using the bathroom. Thank you for that information, Scrim. I appreciate you. It's so strong. Really? Do you think you got a bad one? That tends to happen too, tired as fuck. Sometimes that's why you never know. Like, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes they don't fix them right. Has anybody else tried it? The calories in those drinks are criminal. That's true, Kyle. We got to watch our figures around here, okay? We can't be like hashtag no small portions over there, right? We're trying to be skinny for summer 2026, right? It sounds gross. Yeah, the Dubai one, babe. Of all days, Langley, of all days. Mia says they're right next to each other. That's okay. She doesn't use either the toothbrush or the bidet. That's true. Listen, Foodie could get her a nice toilet seat and a nice bidet that attaches to her toilet seat for under $200. I mean, she spent all that money on shit that she's not going to use, clothes she's not going to wear. Why wouldn't she actually buy a decent toilet seat and install a decent bidet so she could have a clean ass? Oh, really? Like Turkish coffee? Have a good day, Langley. Don't forget to watch. You got to watch the beginning. It was good shit. Good to see you, hun. Chantel's the queen of buying stuff she will never use. Dude, imagine buying a tube of toothpaste, right? And never using that shit. Carolyn's mentality says shampoo on the toilet, bidet on the sink, cleaning stuff by toothbrush. My head is spinning. I know, it's great, right? What a day. Carolyn, thank you so much for the support, hun. Yes, Misty Dawn. Yep. That's why I want to try it, because of all the Dubai chocolates or whatever. So I want to try the drink, but I probably won't.
I should put that away. This is the soaps I have.
I want to do.
And my
Are you watching? This is my favorite part. It's probably my favorite part, even with her saying that she sets on the porcelain. Watch.
My toothbrush and my bidet.
My toothbrush and my bidet. My toothbrush and my bidet. They're right next to each other. They're on the same fucking surface. The toothbrush is here. The toothbrush is here. The bidet is here. The toothbrush is here. The portable bidet is here. Toothbrush, bidet. Toothbrush. I know you're getting sick of me saying that, okay? The toothbrush and the bidet. Do you do that? Does anybody else do that? If you do that, you should not do that. Please don't do that. You can probably get really, really, really sick from doing that. Let's take a look at the results from the poll. 1.4 thousand votes. Holy shit. I feel like it's changed a little bit, but not much. Do you believe it's Foodie in the video? Yes, recent 89%, no 11%. Wow. Wow, people are convinced. Ass to teeth, exactly. Thank you so much for participating. Hey, Lindsay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and you know what, though? I'm with Mia. The only reason why I'm not completely freaking grossed out is because I personally believe that they're both brand new. I don't think that she uses her toothbrush, and I don't think that she uses the bidet. It's still wild. It's still crazy. Ass to mouth. Like, seriously, ass to mouth. Never go ass to teeth, bro. Shell says, does she use it? And does she use it, the bidet, from the front or the back? I think it's for all of it. I think it's for the front and the back. I don't know. We could ask. I do plan on making a new troll account. So it's going to be pretty obvious that it's me when I finally get around to doing this, huh? It's all right, Chantel. We can be friends.
Hey, I should put that away. This is the soaps I have in here. Brown from the hair fibers. We have a bonnet.
Would you tell your girl she stunk like Chantel does? How has no one told her she reeks? If I had somebody that I was with that smelled like Foodie, I don't feel like, at my age especially, that it's my responsibility. She has a bonnet. That's my responsibility to tell you that you stink. Like, if your hygiene is that bad, odds are I just will not entertain. I have no problem just not entertaining a relationship like that. I wouldn't personally. I don't want to have that conversation. I'll have that conversation if I needed to with my kids, as they grow up and they're learning how to take care of their hygiene. And I'm like, oh my God, you put deodorant on this morning? I have no problem having those conversations, but as far as like an adult, no. Yeah, I'm just not going to be with somebody who smells bad. No way. That's weird. That's weird. And it's weird for me to have to tell another adult that they stink, oh yeah, that's her shower cap from Smee. Big Back says, well, it is a moot point. She ain't brushing. That's true. That is very true. And thank you for the super chat, hun. I tell her, ma'am, I can smell your pussy from a mile away and into next week. Wash. I don't know. I'm not having that conversation with an adult. I don't feel like I should. If you're not taking care of your personal hygiene, if you're not going and having checkups and getting checked out by your doctor to see if you guys, that's not my place. No way. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. That's weird.
Oops.
Don't stink, bro. It's not hard. It's like the easiest thing that we're going to do when we get out of bed is just make sure that our personal hygiene is taken care of. It's really fucking simple, you know? And I know people don't because I smell you motherfuckers out in the Walmart and I'm just like, oh my God, like go on somewhere. It's so weird that grown ass people stink in general, but I know you stink, and then you leave your house and you go outside, and then I gotta smell your ass, and then I'm grossed out, and then I'm pissed off.
What are those doing there? Ew, what's this? Oh, this is my.
Look at that. Look at that shit. Oh my God, Dawn. Yes, you're so right. The bidet that Foodie uses, or whatever that 31 frames says it was. Oh, yeah, Sam has dropped her link in chat for her Valentine's Day collection. You guys got to check it out. Please make sure you do. And don't forget the hashtag win shirt. I know I was supposed to wear it. I wore my other hoodie today. I'm so sorry. But I'll wear it tomorrow. The win shirt is available and her Valentine's Day collection is available. Make sure you click the link in chat. Thank you, babe, for reminding me. How do you spill that much food on you? Okay. If you spill that much food on you, right? Sometimes I get messy when I'm cooking. That's fair. But to just wear it, I mean, it's to the point to where there's cat hair sticking to, what is it called? What kind of, was it pea soup or some shit? I don't know. She's rolling around her couch and everything else. It's wild. Freya, yes. I have insulation. I insulated my garage and then I have a heater in here. My garage is pretty much heated. But it's not cheap. I'll tell you that now. It's not cheap. I really put some money into it. And with all the money that I put into it, it's not where it should be for sure. King Fuzz says, mind you, she's only been there for 2 months, barely. Exactly. Oh, we haven't even got to her closet or any other part of her house. It's a mess. It is a mess. It's hard to believe that a woman is out here living like this. It really is. King Fuzz, thank you for being a member, hun. Pea soup. It's mung bean soup, but it reminds me of pea soup. I don't know why. I've never had pea soup, but I can imagine that's what it looks like.
Mung beans.
She does ASMR, so she doesn't want a heater. She does recommend a heated lap blanket. Oh, okay, Freya. Yes, send it to me, please.
Soup spilled on me. I'll put that. And this is my crapper.
Okay. Sorry. So somebody in chat, we were talking about the products that she keeps on the back of her toilet that she doesn't have shelving. Voila. She has plenty of places to put the products that she has on the back of the toilet. She could put them right in here. They sell shelving on Amazon for showers. You don't even have to hang it from your shower head. We have several different shower shelves in our shower. You just have to attach it to the wall. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard to do. So you don't have to put I don't want my products on the floor. I don't like that. I want to have, be able to hang it up, for it to be organized, for it to have room for all of my stuff. I have one and Sam has one. We keep it separate. Right? So not only does she have products on the back of her toilet, her products are on the floor in her shower because she can't be bothered to live life right. She's out here ordering clothes and purses that more than likely she's not going to wear, she can't afford, and it just doesn't make sense. But here's shelving right here so she could put the products on the back of her toilet somewhere else besides the back of her toilet, but she doesn't.
We have another frozen lake.
Man, that hand soap's going to last you a lifetime, sweetheart.
Oh, I should use this one because it's winter. Not the blueberry one. Yeah. Good. Toothbrush.
Oh, where's she getting all the money to shop? She blew her last paycheck. She absolutely blew. I feel like Chantel went into this last paycheck. She didn't know if she was going to get it. It was up in the air for her. And when she got it, I feel like she used her last paycheck to kind of mentally get through what just happened as far as losing her monetization. And she was like, you know what? I'm going to blow this fucking money. Oh, she's awake. Is she posting? And that's how she mentally dealt with what happened. And she just blew it on bullshit. I mean, she rented a car. King Fuzz says toothbrush is still in the packaging. She's so sick. So is she posting? How do you know she's awake? Hold on a second. Let me see. I thought you were taking a break. Foodie, what happened to that? Oh my God. It went full screen. Sorry about that. Hold on. Uno momento, please. Oh my God. Nobody cares. So BG Esquire leaves her favorite toys by my CPAP every morning because she knows I have to turn it off. And this is the first thing I do. You know, Foodie in her live stream last night, I was watching some of it this morning when I woke up. She was recording the cat, playing with the cat and throwing toys, and she was still in bed. Like the video that she was showing was her recording the cat and she was still in bed. But the funny thing about that video that really stood out to me was that she was awake in bed and she says it. She goes, I was awake in bed, but I still had, because she sounded funny in the video, she said she still had her CPAP machine on. Now, again, I've always said that I think that Chantel uses her CPAP like an oxygen machine. And we've had a few examples of her doing that. But I'm not a CPAP user. So for the people who are in chat, is it normal for you guys to wake up and not immediately take off your CPAP mask? I would feel like if I had a mask on my face, I more than likely would take it off. It would be like the first thing I do. Like, okay, I'm awake now. I don't need this on. Let me get it off my face, get some fresh air. But for her to lay in bed and not take that off to the extent that she's got her phone in her hand and she's recording her cat with the CPAP still strapped to her face, for me, it's another piece of evidence that Chantel uses her CPAP, like we've said before, as an oxygen machine. Even though I know it doesn't work like that, I'm aware. But for her, you know, she probably has convinced herself it helps her breathe. Yours is off since you open your eyes. That's what I would assume. A Big Bertha says, has anyone considered she wouldn't have called the police about a video if it wasn't her? It's her and it's recent. Well, I do agree with you to an extent, Big Bertha, but I don't know. If somebody had a video out there that wasn't me, and they were saying it was me, but I knew it wasn't me, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you would report that as and what the cops can really do about that if it's not revenge, you know what? But I don't know what crime that would be. I would have to ask Manning. Like somebody going out here spreading, let's say, an AI generated video of you having you know what with somebody else and you know it's not you. So I don't know. Would I just not report that and people were actually believing it was me? I don't know. Maybe I would. Defamation? Yeah, I mean, maybe. So I can't say 100%. But that doesn't mean I don't believe that it's not her. I'll just say that much. And thank you for the support. The green shirt, lots of other evidence. Yes. Hey, Troy, good to see you, hun. So glad to make it to a live. Love to Yaba in the support group. Love to you as well, girl. And thank you for being a member. I appreciate you. Okay, well, she's awake. Let me try to get through this video for her ass goes live because she will. She's bored. She doesn't have the car. She's going to be live streaming and working for free, in my opinion, a lot.
Spare makeup remover and cut. No. It's clean. It's not bad. And this is the door. Whoops. And it goes right into my walk-in closet. And then this door. So that's my bathroom. Me and Smee. Hi, baby.
Hey, Foodie. Good to see you, girl. Ellie Welly says, as large as Foodie is, she probably feels her weight suffocating her chest when she's lying down. I agree with that. And you know what, though? Foodie, when she's up and she's moving, I mean, in general, you always hear Foodie. I mean, she's standing in her bathroom, for fuck's sakes, and she's struggling to breathe. So I would imagine, yeah, when she's laying down and all that weight is on her in her build, the way that she carries all that weight in her midsection, she probably does feel like she's suffocating. Fruity says inappropriate AI made videos of you is 1,000% a crime that should be reported. In my opinion, that's her in the video. I think it's old, but I do also think he's recently discovered AI and will use it in that way. Hey, listen, it's totally possible. I don't know what to believe at this point. I really don't. The unbrushed teeth, missing mimic.
To see what's in my fridge.
We go from a toilet. let's go look at my toilet, guys. Do you want to see what's in my fridge? This is fucking nuts.
Gotta change the filter.
Well, she doesn't really have much of anything. I hope you got some of that money left, Chantel, because your refrigerator is pretty bare. What happened to all your food? That's true. My love of crafts. I don't know. Maybe. Where's all? Are we here? It probably glitched for you guys. I think we're back. For the love of God. Confirm for me, people living on the eggs and onions. Yeah, she's got silk milk, some water, eggs, carrots, apples. Not sure what that is.
Gonna have one of these. I want an olive, actually.
Oh. Yep. Okay, so I'm glad we're here. I could not remember when I seen this scene yesterday. If you dunked your trotter into the olive jar after you gave the bathroom tour. So yes, it was after. Go so and she has not washed the claw. Listen. Did you hear it? Did you hear the hoof go into the olive jar unwashed? We just had a whole bathroom tour. She threw away dirty tissue. She touched her portable bidet. She messed with her toilet. She went from the bathroom, the filthy bathroom, to the refrigerator, to the olive jar, sticks the paw down in there raw. She raw dogs the olive jar and scoops out an olives and nom. Yum. And I know what she'll say. She'll say, well, I live here. I don't give a shit if nobody else eats out of the jar. Why would you want the germs from your hoof in the olive jar? Billy says my fridge has more alcohol than food. That's pretty funny. No home training, bro. None. I want to play it again. That shit was great.
Live actually. Okay, so I don't have much food. Cashew milk. It's for protein.
I don't know. I just feel like if y'all see me do some shit like that, I feel like it'd be a lot of outrage. And I just feel like her audience is just used to her operating like this, because I don't think that there was a whole lot said about going from bathroom tour to fridge tour to raw dogging the olive jar. Cashew and almond milk have almost zero protein. What does she need protein for, girl? Oh no, it'd be so embarrassing. I would be humiliated. I'm pretty sure that's when you would have to worry about people from the afterlife coming here to whoop my ass and show up and show out for sure. Lights Out says, I'm surprised she hasn't hit up all the food banks around her yet to stock up on her in-betweens. Taking food from the poors is definitely a foodie move. Well, to be fair, I think that will happen. I don't think she's at that point yet, but I think she's going to absolutely get there. She's going to live stream it. She's going to probably have no shame whatsoever, and we'll get to see all of it. And she'll hope that people feel sorry for her and send money. Send money now. She'll probably get a whole fucking 800 number for this shit. The car is gone, girl. Lights Out, thank you for being a member for 46 months. Listen, I know we didn't get to watch this video at all. It was mostly just us bullshitting and talking. If you did this shit, you and I would have a different relationship. Yeah, obviously. I gotta go though. My dogs are up. They're moving around. They're like, okay, mom, you've done your time. We got to get out of here. Okay. So let me cut out of here. What's today? Wednesday. So I think we'll be here same time, same place tomorrow. Thank you all so much for showing up, showing out. It's been a hell of a time. Even though we didn't react to the video, it was fucking hilarious. Definitely worth the replay. Replay at 1.5 is always a good time. So I'll see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Love you so much. Bye.